When you're driving, there are a lot of signs telling you what to
Hello everybody, welcome back to another stream. So, I have no idea what's even going to happen with this. All I know is they announced it like literally 2 hours ago, which is a very short time to tell people, hey, there's a big event going on. And it's about indie games. That's all I know. And it's supposed to be kind of Nintendo Direct inspired, obviously, if it wasn't obvious by being called a Direct. All I know, it says it's going to premiere in 2 minutes, which means there's probably going to be the YouTube counter, like, after it actually goes live. It's like, because that's always what fucking happens, so. But yeah, no, I had to, like, really quickly hurry up and set up stream, because, well, obviously, one, I wasn't expecting to even stream today, but also, like, had some computer issues literally, like, right before I was about to go live, so it's like, okay, I got 10 minutes, I can play these 2 songs while I'm waiting for it to start, and just, like, hurry up and do shit. Definitely was rushing a bit, and then obviously the fucking Spotify ads, because of course fucking Spotify is going to insert an ad. It's like, it only ever seems to insert an ad whenever I'm using it for streaming. Like, I could listen to like 20 songs in a row on my own, no ads. The second I start streaming, either right before the first song or right after the second song, or between the first and second song, ad. It's like, worst possible timing. So yeah, I have no idea what's about to happen here. It says premiere will begin shortly, and it's probably gonna blast our fucking ears out with the YouTube countdown. But trying to get ready for that. Also, I should mention, I don't know if I'm gonna be doing anything after this. I might, because I've been considering playing something on stream, since I haven't really played anything on stream for a bit. But yeah, we'll have to see once this is over with. Seems like they're getting started a bit late, apparently. Which, I mean, might be on YouTube's end. Actually, I probably should have checked this, but refresh the cache. Maybe it actually started in YouTube. Yeah. Good thing I thought to check that. Because sometimes YouTube's just like, oh yeah, it's still gonna start shortly, and it doesn't even tell you the countdown's already going on. And yeah, this thing is so freaking loud. Force it 1080. Hopefully, don't get any quality issues from that, but I'll turn it back up once the countdown ends. And seriously, the countdown is always so fucking loud on YouTube's end. I have no idea why. But yeah, honestly, I have no idea what to expect of this. All I know is they said, like, on their partners list, they had things like Humble and stuff, so there might be some games from Humble's division and shit, but, like, otherwise, like, it's indie titles, so, I mean, it's probably all gonna be brand new stuff, not, you know, anything anybody already knows about. But they did say, like, 45 minutes to an hour filled with, like, interviews and announcements and stuff, so, like, there should be a lot of content. And I mean, obviously, you know me, I do like my indie games, so. It's like, yeah, it's kind of hard to, like, do want a presentation like this, because it's like usually the big appeal of these like presentations, like holy shit announcements, but you don't really have that with these. But yet the games are still great. Oh my god, they got another countdown. God damn it. Why am I not surprised? God, come on. Holy fuck, this is loud. Yeah, I will say what they're showing so far in this montage definitely looks interesting. Okay, Skateboard, I at least know that game. And that's been at like every fucking indie presentation for like the past year, so like, not surprising.
Welcome to the first ever Wholesome Direct, a celebration of wholesome games. I'm Jenny Wyndham.
And I'm Josh Boykin.
Sit back and relax as we bring you exclusive footage and announcements from over 50 games.
50? Damn. I definitely like the art style of this one. Yeah, I love that, like, 3D
I love
kind of
the
look.
colorful diorama world of Button City.
Button City. Huh? That's
It's a
an
game
issue.
about a group of friends trying everything they can think of to save their local arcade from being shut down.
So it looks like basically a minigame kind of collection
like the
with
Mighty
like a
Ducks
story
and
around
the
it.
Little Rascals. I can't wait to see what trouble the Fluff Squad gets into when Button City launches.
Yeah, you can tell this is very Nintendo Direct style. Like, even that animation
Hello,
at the end, like, was very Nintendo Direct.
and I'm the lead artist and co-founder of Trinteract. Our game is called Errand Boy, and it's a story about the end of the world and how a small creature acts on it.
Oh, what a fucking name and story that
An
is.
orphan boy looking to make a change.
Errand Boy,
for himself
it's the end of the world.
in his last days. We are really excited about the game, and I hope we can share more of this with you soon. Stay safe and keep being wholesome. Bye bye.
Honestly, one random thing. That font, I think I know what font that is, because it's the same one I use in the corner. I'm pretty sure. Kind of hilarious if so, because they're literally just using a free Google font then. Yeah, this definitely looks interesting. I'm definitely getting kind of like Zelda vibes. This feels very much like dungeons, when like the sword combat and stuff there.
Get ready for a special delivery when Errand Boy arrives in summer of 2021.
Yeah, I love how they're just like wholesale copying the Nintendo Direct format with like no changes. It's like even like the little like one sentence thing that on the end cards of each announcement, like it sounds like exactly like the person who would be narrating the Nintendo Direct. Okay, you just dug up a floppy disk from the ocean. That face, though, just like the most derp blank stare like ever. Okay, that looks kind of creepy there. Okay, yeah, so I have... Oh, wait, didn't I hear about that game before? Wasn't that the one that the person got harassed on? Because Epic or whatever.
Hey, Wholesome Games fans. We made kind words so that you could write nice letters to each other.
Okay, yeah, I've seen this one because Humble had this in their
I
trove.
know things are hard, but you're not alone. A lot of people have taken...
Yeah, I thought I knew that.
So thanks
That
to Wholesome
Ooblets
Games
game, whatever, the devs got like straight up like racist, like hate mail and death threats because they decided to release on Epic. Which was like where Epic even had to come out and make a public post on their freaking homepage like, yeah, don't do this. And that was the dumbest shit like ever. So yeah, good to see that game is still being made and coming out. And they're not just like giving up after all that. Brown cow. That looks more like a pig, but
Wholesome
okay.
Content is available now.
Okay, so like a free content update for that game. Okay. This is an interesting style.
Snacko stars former Big City Kitties Momo and Mikan as they start a new life on a seemingly deserted...
Like, I've seen 2D sprites in like a 3D world, but usually like you don't see this like mix of like 3D models in the background.
Mysteries and work to rebuild a
It's like
community
even the
of
3D models are usually more 2D style, like 2D style. So
Wholesome
like,
Direct
yeah.
viewers are the first to see how you'll raise and befriend these fluffy cows and cuddly
So
chickens.
yeah, this is like a farming game, kind of almost from the looks of it. Something like a Stardew Valley, maybe. Well, or like Animal Crossing, I guess you could say, because also it looks like it's got the real-time clock kind of thing. Okay, Kickstarter stuff.
Get ready to say meow low to Snacko next year.
Hi! We're part of the team making Chicory, a colourful tale, and also roommates. In Chicory, there's a magic brush with the power to colour the world. It's wielded by an amazingly talented artist named Chicory.
Okay, that art is actually pretty good.
Vanish, leaving the world black and white. You play as Chicory's #1 fan, who takes up her brush and goes on an adventure to colour the world back in.
Slightly less impressing for the artwork, but... Well, yeah, no, this definitely looks interesting. It's like a painting 2D art game. Yeah, this is definitely unique. Yeah, I will say, so far there's none that's really been like stand out like, I want this game kind of right now. But like, there's nothing really bad looking either.
This masterpiece isn't finished just yet, so stay tuned for a release date.
Although I'm not sure how I feel about them putting a Kickstarter in this presentation, but okay, well this is gonna go bad. Okay, or not. Yeah, that was like very ominous. Like it's like, oh yeah, the mouse is gonna jump in and get fucking shocked or something, but
Lila, a small mouse that's full of courage.
I guess that works too.
After a fateful encounter with a mysterious spirit, Lila resolves
Or you just
to
turn
help
to
other
electricity.
villagers the best she can. The spirit and the mouse squeaks out next year.
Yeah. Kind of like a platformer where you
So,
control as a
Josh,
mouse. That's
what
something
makes a
interesting.
game wholesome anyway?
Great question, Jenny. A lot of people think wholesome games are just cute and colorful, but there's so much more than that. Wholesome games let players express love and compassion. Sometimes they're lighthearted, but make no mistake, wholesome games can tackle even the heaviest subjects.
Okay, so this they showed off at Xbox's E3 like last year, the year before.
Spiritfarer is a cozy management game about
And they had a demo on Steam. For the, what's the word?
as ferry master to the
One of the
distant.
Steam Game Festivals, I
You'll
can't
build a
remember
boat to
which
explore
one.
the world.
Might have been the Game Awards one.
Care for your spirit friends.
I actually have that demo installed. I don't even know if it works anymore because they might have revoked access, but
And guide them across mystical seas. Before releasing them into the afterlife. Spiritfarer sets sail later this year.
Some stories start with tragedy. For
this is some kind of alien thing.
their adventure begins with pain and loneliness in an unfamiliar and beautiful world.
Okay, so this one definitely has some interesting art.
Path and untold challenges ahead. They found that helping others was repaid with the joys of friendship. Ready to help them find their way in this uncharted wilderness.
Hello.
But not everything will be as friendly as it looks.
Okay, I'm definitely
Is only
curious about that one.
of Sayri's journey.
Because, like, the art style and, like, the actual characters and stuff, it seems interesting. But, like, there wasn't really any gameplay there, really. So, like, I don't know what the game is even really supposed to be.
All the exhibitions you can make, and we hope we can remind you of happy times at museums.
Okay, so now we got basically
Design and curate
a museum
the world's
simulator.
greatest Museum.
Also, I'm not sure this one really fits wholesome because, like, sure, it's not like it's just like managing a museum. That's like okay, but there's like no interesting story or anything like that, or
blow their minds in
Yeah.
Rondo Museum. This exhibit opens in early access later this year.
I was gonna say, is this a phone game? It's like, why else would it be in this like blurred window? Unless they're gonna like do some like trick, like, oh, we're gonna expand it out to once we prove a point or some shit like that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't get this trailer so far, like, at all.
Bird Alone takes flight later this year.
Okay, yeah, I have no idea what the hell that game even is supposed to be, but
From Sunnyside Up in South Korea comes an adorable life sim called Little Witch in the Woods. You play as Ellie, a witch's apprentice. For the next 3 years, you'll make potions, study magical creatures, and help the local townspeople in your journey to become a full-fledged witch.
jeez, look at that big boy coming out. Jeez, the giant blob.
What you're seeing here is exclusive to Wholesome Direct.
So again, this seems like another real-time Animal Crossing kind of style game. Especially because the clock obvious at the bottom. This did say 3 years, so like, yeah.
The journey begins next year.
Yeah, I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot of Animal Crossing-esque games there.
Something we made, and we're super excited to be a part
Okay,
of Wholesome Direct.
when that guy showed up, I almost thought he was somebody else because they have a very similar, like, face.
In Toem,
I was like, no, why would they? And just like, nah, yeah, whatever.
to witness a magical phenomenon known as Toem. Travel by bus as you visit various locations.
I just love games like this with this, like,
Sights to behold.
you know, fake 2D, like line
Listen
art
to
style
music,
made in 3D,
encounter curious characters, and capture each
all in
special
black and
moment
white.
with your
Like, it
camera.
just looks so cool.
Pack your bags, because Toem is ready to depart next year.
Greetings from Co-op. This is Winding Worlds, available now on Apple Arcade.
Okay, so yeah, our first Apple Arcade
more
title.
energetic heroine than Willow, who's been hired by a mysterious cosmic worm to help her friends heal and move on. Some of them may be prickly or difficult, but that doesn't make them any less wholesome, because just like all of us, they're on a journey and they have a lot to learn.
I mean, you really need to do a first comment that's like, you know, not really interesting to comment at all. But yeah, and that too, you're definitely not the first. Like, first on YouTube, because nobody watches the stream on YouTube ever, but... I mean, there's definitely not going to be Avengers here, because this is an entirely indie game showcase about wholesome games. Definitely, you know, Avengers is a AAA game, and probably not really wholesome. So yeah, I know mobile app thing,
Toko,
an AR
Papa and
thing
Friends
with looks
launches
like.
today on iOS and Android.
Well, shower drop at least, you can
Hi,
say.
we're Toge Productions. We're so excited to show you two of our upcoming wholesome games.
Okay, so now we got a
made by
developer with
awesome
2 games.
People from Mojiken Studio and published by Toge Productions. Both of the game features heartwarming stories, beautiful art, and soothing music.
This is literally just a 50-minute indie game showcase. So they're not going to show Avengers, because that's a AAA game being made by Square Enix.
Here comes the bittersweet tale of a girl and her lover in a surreal world of disjointed rooms across time and memory. When the Past Was Around is a point-and-click adventure game about love, loss, and all the joy and pain in between. It launches later this year.
Get ready to feel when you play A Space for the Unbound from Mojiken Studio. It's a story about overcoming anxiety and depression as 2 high school sweethearts in 1990s Indonesia investigate the supernatural forces threatening their small
Game set in Indonesia. That's definitely a different setting compared to usual.
uncover secrets,
Okay.
dive into people's minds, and overcome the end of the world
Some kind of
together.
like magic
when
stuff,
A Space
maybe.
for the Unbound arrives next year.
Book of Travels is a serene online multiplayer RPG that focuses on social role-playing, exploration and non-linear narrative.
I love how they shifted the captions to match the title.
Situations, but it also has mystery and conflict.
This footage is exclusive to Wholesome Direct.
Okay, and they just ran through a tent. Nice clipping.
Get ready to write your own story when Book of Travels launches this October.
Okay.
Hi everyone, I'm Pico. I'm the lead developer of Garden Story.
Oh hey.
It's my passion project and has been for about 2 years.
I know that game.
I do all the art, code, game design, and writing for the game. Garden Story is really just everything that I've wanted to see in video games for a while now. Not just mechanically or design-wise, but also culturally and emotionally. And I'm working really hard to make sure that those things come through in the end, and I hope when it comes out you'll all enjoy it.
In Garden Story, you're the
I've heard things about this game.
Guardian. Explore ways to help those around you, traverse and rebuild a broken island, protect its inhabitants, and make friends with a fruity cast of characters. This garden is still being tended to, so keep an eye out for release info.
Greetings again from Co-op, this time presenting something a bit on the smaller side. Dépanneur Nocturne, a short, atmospheric exploration game by GP Lackey about poking around a
Okay, so we got another game, multiple game from the same studio.
What could be more wholesome than that?
Why didn't they just bundle this with the other one?
Nocturne is part of our new in-house publishing initiative, Co-op Mini, so you can expect even more cute yet complex content from us in the future.
You're on a rainy late-night quest for a very particular gift. The only problem is you don't know what it is yet. Finding a corner store open at this hour must be kismet.
What the heck?
The perfect gift is sure to find you. Dépanneur Nocturne is open for business on Steam today.
Okay, so it's unpublished today, but that was a very weird sequence. Like, they have it like rigged up where everything gets set up whenever somebody walks to the store. Oh, the frame rate.
What more could you want?
Oh, that's kind of atrocious, the frame rate. And the poppin', ugh. Okay, so this one definitely looks a bit rough.
It's a slice of life community simulation where you're given one very wholesome responsibility. Rebuild the town's cat cafe and fill it with cute and cuddly creatures.
Although I will say, those models be hella thick.
You can spot Calico on PC and consoles this October.
Yeah, I'm like, good thing that lease is not coming out right now, because that looks very rough.
A lot of anxiety, wholesome games.
Hopefully they can get that sorted out.
In unwinding and just having a little sigh of relief after a long day. That's got a different kind of comfort that no other medium can really replicate properly.
Rainy Season is the story of an ordinary family spending time at home during a storm. Listen to the rain, spend time with your family, and see for yourself how an ordinary day can lead to extraordinary moments.
Excuse me. Got all the unsynchronized mouth movement.
The forecast is still unclear, but look for Rainy Season on Steam this summer.
Okay, that one at least kind of intriguing where they're trying to go with the story there. Okay.
Wayward Strand is a heartfelt interactive story told in a very curious way.
Which? Oh, yes, that's me and the family.
Your sons?
Yes.
How old are they now?
They're... Well, there's my husband.
It's set in an airborne hospital. Doctors and patients move about the ship on their own schedules.
On the left.
I just love how many games are going by real-time clocks now.
There's Thomas on the right. Who would...
It's like, oh, Animal Crossing blew up and suddenly every game needs real-time clocks.
I'm sorry.
Oh, not at all, dear.
Good day, Mrs. Vaughn.
Hello, Joe.
All good in here?
As ever.
Any unusual pains? Any issues with your knee this morning?
Oh, it's a bit stiff, but it isn't causing me trouble.
Ask questions, uncover the airship's mysteries, and explore the lives of its inhabitants when Wayward Strand takes to the sky later this year. It's almost time to say goodbye, but before we go, we'd like to share even more of the wonderful Wholesome games coming your way this year and beyond.
Okay, well, they said like 40 minutes, so this is definitely on the shorter side from that, but... Okay, so it's like a party game from the looks of it. Unless they have like some one big thing at the end, or they still got interviews they're gonna show after. This montage music, though. Also, I do kind of like how they're showing the Twitter tags so you can follow each individual game. It's definitely a kind of issue with some of these presentations, like, they're all indie titles, so you don't, like, it's probably hard to remember the names of these specific things. And so if you follow them now, you might remember when it comes out. Okay, this one's interesting. Puzzle, like game like folding. And yep, there's the one that everybody knows. Honestly, with like the Tony Hawk thing and this and like, I think skateboarding games are coming back for some reason. Okay. An unpacking game, I guess. Not sure how interesting that would be for a long period of time, but... I mean, you've been in my stream when I've showed that demo and stuff before, so you should know it. Okay, now this one looks pretty fun. Flying around stuff. Okay, so some kind of DLC for an existing game, probably. Yeah. Don't know the game though, so. It's a really long montage. Okay, so a cloud game. Interesting. Very happy looking clouds. Okay, so that's gotta be a mobile game there. What a name that is. Pushy and Pulley in Blockland. I have a feeling this is like a game that's already been made before, and they basically make their own version of it. Like a spiritual successor, because that Pushy and Pulley thing looked very similar to something. I can't remember what though. Yeah, I really want to know what the hell this music is, because it's like got a very like hyper potions or like snail's house sound. It's a really good sound song. Also, holy hell, does this montage go on and on and on. Like, they said it's gonna be a 45 minute presentation, and this started like right before like 12:30, so like, is the last like 20 minutes simply gonna be montage at this point? A cupcake RPG? What? Again, more time-based games. Okay, another skateboarding game, I guess. With another animal, too. That human model does not look that interesting. There. Robot looks fine, but that human model was like very rough. This is an interesting art style. Like no anti-aliasing at all. Okay, so this one's basically supposed to be like a Game Boy game, from the looks of it. Okay, that looks very much kind of almost like a chibi Robo game, but, you know, indie, so.
That brings us to the end of our program. We hope you found a new game to fall in love with.
Please remember to support the amazing developers who made this event possible. Just a follow or a wish list can make all the difference.
Join us again next year for Wholesome Direct 2021. But until then, here's one last surprise.
Yeah. I'm about to say, you can't just copy Nintendo Direct's formula and just not do it one more thing. But yeah, I'm definitely curious what this is gonna be because, like, obviously if they're making it like a big one more thing, like, it's gotta be something, you know, at least, you know, like, huge. But, like, it is an indie game, so it's like, what are they gonna show here that could be huge? Also, already, like, the music, like, they definitely some pretty damn good sounding music for an indie game. Like, very much full orchestra, kind of emotional feeling stuff. And this art style feels like a very, like, almost Studio Ghibli. Yeah, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, like Hoa or something maybe. It is gonna be okay. Coming late 2020.
Hi, we're Scrollcat Studio, and we're making Hua. Hua is a side-scrolling adventure platformer where you can explore a world of beautiful hand-painted art, listen to awesome music, and experience a calm and relaxing atmosphere. Hua is in active production and will be coming to your PC and your Nintendo Switch in late 2020.
Okay, so a Switch game.
See you guys real soon.
But yeah. So like a side-scrolling platformer, you know, in that kind of art style. Honestly, I would play it. It's like not very often you see something like that. Oh, damn. That's a way to end it in loving memory. Von Wakeman. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but gonna be like anything else after these credits. Was it gonna end anytime soon? Actually, there's that person's name where it's still up. See if I can. Because it's autofill on Google, which means they've clearly done some things before. What music have they composed for? Oh, they made the music for Heartbound, which is kind of like an Undertale-esque game. Okay, well, I've heard of that game. Let's see what else here. Oh, the Underhero game too. Huh. Okay. So yeah, I mean, they definitely got some music, but yeah. I definitely wondered what that song was using the montage, if that's what they meant by music, or if they're just, you know, other stuff. I definitely have to look into that. But yeah, so overall, like, with that presentation, like, yeah, there was nothing really, like, overly stand out, I don't think. You know, but I mean, it's kind of hard to have, like, a big standout game, you know, when it's an indie presentation, unless you have a, like, studio that's already known for, like, a big game, like Super Giant or Yacht Club or whatever, but, like, or of course, like, Toby Fox or something, but, like, those kind of things wouldn't really show up probably in a smaller presentation like this. They would show up in, you know, like, they're big enough indies now that they can show up at like, normal Nintendo Directs and that kind of stuff. So, like, you know, so it's like, well, what do you fill this in with? And it's like, yeah, and it's just basically entirely new games and updates on a couple indie games that were already announced, which, I mean, works. But yeah, there's nothing, like, too stand out there, although I will say the one they ended on, like, I do think that was probably a good one they could have ended on. I do kind of wish they showed a bit more, though, instead of just, like, an opening, like, title. But, yeah. Overall, not a terrible presentation. But, let me actually look here and see if I can look at their YouTube channel, see if I can find something else here. Okay, yeah, I don't really see much, but let me see, because they did post all the stuff on Twitter, so maybe they posted this on there or something. Because I'm actually curious. God damn it, I forgot to mute that. Okay, so yeah, they didn't update their website, but they might have updated the YouTube description. Well, they did link to their one album, so it might be from that specific album, maybe. I'll have to look at the music later, but yeah. See if they post anything on Twitter, maybe. Oh yeah, I will say that Aaron Boy game definitely looked a bit interesting too, but yeah. Also, it looks like they also just announced, like yesterday, I just didn't see it till now, that they're doing another extended state of play on just one game, which is The Last of Us. Again, I probably won't stream that one because, well, I would definitely probably more interested in Last of Us than Ghost of Tsushima or whatever, but I still, like, why would I stream a presentation about a PlayStation game when I, I won't even be able to play? It's like, if it was a game I was, like, really interested in and I wanted to play, then yeah, I probably would, but, like, I don't own a PlayStation, so it wouldn't really help me much of any. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I think that's probably going to be about it. I actually was, like, in the middle of, like, catching up on a long list of things before I saw this got announced, so I probably should get back to that, to be honest, instead of playing a game. Especially because I have all those tabs still open, and I'm not sure how that didn't lag out the stream. So I didn't bother closing them, so yeah, let me, real quick, see who we can raid. And hopefully music and stuff works this time. There we go. And of course, there's nobody really on the raid. Well, I mean, I got somebody, whatever, but, like, they also got, like, 400 people. It's like, I'm not sure if I want to raid somebody with 400 plus viewers already, so, yeah. But yeah, otherwise, I don't have anybody else, really, that's got, like, low viewers that I want to watch, so, yeah. I don't know. Let me look at the category, see if there's anybody doing a specific game or something. No, not really, so... Yeah, I guess I'll just send over them. We're not going to do a full-on raid because we're not going to get noticed in a chat. Like, I mean, we're going to raid, but, like, not spam the chat, shit like usual, so. So yeah, this person, you might know if, you know, the Eggman announcement meme or that band Go Child I listen to a lot, so, yeah. The lead singer of that band. Yeah, took so long that the music wrapped around, but yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching with me. I'll see you guys when the next stream is. Join the Discord and all that. Keep up, and yeah. See ya.